I look like a sexy ass that owns like 3 yachts, man. Tell me I don't look like I'm in a Dos Equis commercial. I definitely look like I'm on a Dos Equis commercial.
Man, I don't want to say anything.
But I'm sexy as fuck. Hello, welcome back to another episode of the Not Good Enough podcast, hosted by Andy and David. Well, almost fucked that up. Welcome back to episode 36.
Idiocracy is a documentary.
All right, cool. Now you forgot what it was because I cannot say it, so I was not gonna finish it for you.
What's the title?
It's a documentary, bro.
Yes, indeed.
Idiocracy.
Yes.
Oh,
thanks,
shit,
buddy.
man. Holy
Let's
shit.
drink on that.
Oh, look at that product placement right there. Andy, so we are now in June 11th. Did you just get some ASMR in there and I just got in the way of that? Wow, please never make that noise again. All right, welcome back to another episode. We are back at it again. We're in June 11th right now. It's been a week since the last episode. You guys are showing a lot of love. We appreciate it.
Mhm.
Andy, what is new with you? Because I got some shit to say, but I'm waiting for you to say that first.
Okay. Well, fuck.
Oh, well, it's not like we do this every week.
Yeah, I wasn't prepared. Let's see what was new. It was just another good week at work.
All right,
man.
fuck your week. Yo.
All right.
So you remember actually last episode where I talked about Diana telling me, hey, I'm not going to tell you which car it was
That's
that parked
right.
outside.
Was it the one in the middle, or did I win and she was the one around the corner sitting on the curb?
So she wasn't sitting on a curb, but she was not any of those 3 cars actually.
Oh, wow.
Here's where the fucking plot twist goes in. So I was actually playing the episode out loud
Mm-hmm.
at work during break. It was me and my coworker Ashley, who's a very, very good friend of mine.
You probably play it when
No,
you're
she
working
told
on
me-
the clock.
No, I don't play it when I'm on the
Okay.
clock because then I get in trouble or whatever the fuck.
It's like handing out your own mixtape.
Yeah. Oh, watch out! January 38th is coming out on the second red blue moon. So she told me to play it out loud. I'm like, all right. I mean, you asked for it. So
Mhm.
I play it out loud and we get to that part and she's like, I think my mom was one of those cars. And I'm like, what? She's like,
Mm.
yeah, was it like she drives like a silver Chevy. I'm like, oh my god. Literally as soon as she said that, I say, Diana, I think yours is the silver Chevy. If you were in the silver Chevy, holy fuck.
That's funny.
So it turns out it was actually my coworker's mom, which is fucking hilarious because
Close
she's like,
enough,
I
yeah.
think you're making fun of my mom's parking. And I'm
Mhm.
like, well, I mean, if she was one of those, I mean,
Mhm.
kind of
Yeah.
deserved it.
It was anonymous.
It was just funny that I didn't call out any car
Yeah.
specifically except her mom's car, which wasn't even Diana's car. Diana, you actually parked perfectly, because Ashley took a picture of the parkings, even her mom's parking, because that's how bad it was. No offense to you, ma'am, if you listen to this episode for whatever the fucking reason.
Mhm.
Ashley told me that I can't say anything bad about her mom's parking. So I got that out that way first before I say out loud that I can't say anything bad about it.
Mhm.
I don't have anything else bad to say. I just want to offer out my services on teaching people how to park because
Mhm.
está duro. So hopefully, ma'am, you get that figured out. Hopefully, it's just a bad day. And I'm sorry. And it's actually funny because I asked Ashley, I was like, did you tell your mom? She's like, yeah. And I was like, what'd she say? She's like, you gotta have to point him out. And I'm like, oh shit. She goes send the mom after my shit. So I guess I gotta be careful what I say on the podcast.
Mhm.
When you're making fun of somebody's mom by accident.
Who would have thought?
Man, that shit was funny because she's like, Diana wasn't any of those cars, but my mom's was there, and I'm like, oh my god.
That's funny.
Yeah, but that was hilarious. Actually, I went to on Sunday. I went to Dragonfly. It's a Japanese restaurant here in downtown in Gainesville. Best restaurant I've ever been to, hands down. Amazing, amazing food. Amazing atmosphere. The fucking prices sucked, but that's on a different note.
It's kind of an upscale for this town.
Oh, it's
So
up there.
they scaled up the prices. Yes.
Yes, and the thing is, it's one of those restaurants that serves Japanese tapas. So basically, think about it like appetizer size stuff. So like they tell you, they're like, hey, if you've never been here, like usually people order like 3 or 4 dishes, and that'll fill them up. 3 or 4 dishes. And I'm like, oh, that's cool. That's interesting as fuck. And then I look at the price, and I'm like, why are these full price? Why are these full price dishes? And why do I need 3 or 4 to get filled up, ma'am? Good thing is I didn't pay. It was actually my sister's mom that paid for it. My brother's girlfriend's mom that paid for it, which was super nice. Gracias, Maria, por eso. But it was like $170 for 4 people, which I mean, I guess it's not too bad, but shit was
$50 a person.
Yeah, bro. Yeah, no, shit was crazy. I did actually before we got into the restaurant, it was like a little bit of a wait. It was like a 20-minute, about a 20-minute wait. I was outside, right, with my brother, and we're like sitting at the bar thing, but like the bar that's facing out to the street, and there was this like 50-year-old woman. I want to say she was 50, but she dressed like a 25-year-old, but like in a good way. She was right there. She was banging. And she was like, she knew what she was doing. Her ass was like popped out. She was like bent over to the table, but she was like 3 feet away from the table, which means her elbows were on the table, but her legs was like this. Like her ass was out. And then my brother sees this like older black gentleman. He's like, he has to be like 60 something, in like a walker. And the dude is just he's revving up whatever the fuck is gonna happen. He's looking at her. He goes, and then I didn't hear all of it, but my brother clarified. I heard something. And my brother clarified, and apparently the guy was like, "Whoa, you so damn fine. Thank God you alive." Loud as fuck to her, and apparently she goes like, "Oh, thank you," and he just keeps walking, and he like crosses the street like twice, and he's staring at her the whole fucking time. Fuck traffic. He is staring at this lady, going like,
damn. What the fuck?
He wanted to eat that girl out. He was waiting. Now, mind you, if I was like 60 something and I ain't give a fuck about what's gonna happen, I'd say the same shit. Shawty was bad. I ain't gonna lie. 50-year-old, right up my alley for sure. So yeah, no, that was interesting as fuck. And I mean that's really it. I've been talking about Dragonfly non-fucking stop. Like, thank God that I learned how to use chopsticks before I went to the restaurant. Like a couple months ago, I bought a ramen bowl with chopsticks, and I've been like watching YouTube tutorials on how to do it. YouTube fixes everything, bro.
Yeah.
So
that's great, man.
I was doing it.
I know how to use chopsticks too. Yeah.
Oh, look at it. You got culture in you, man. I'm proud of you. Honestly,
Ben know how to use chopsticks.
I've been though. Okay.
Well,
sorry.
I'm proud of you too, man.
Me. Well, yeah, I learned how to do it, how to use it. And
just for this occasion.
No, I didn't know I was going. I didn't find out I was going till that night.
Oh, and you're like, huh?
This was months in the making.
Finally, get to show this off.
Oh yeah, I was in that restaurant. I was fucking. You were pork dumpling, easy. Beef tataki, easy. Steam bun, easy. Ramen was a little difficult. I'm not gonna lie, but I got it figured out. I just got a whole bunch of like ramen on my fucking beard. Like my whole beard was just like I could feel the droplets of liquid all over my beard. And then I did this and I ate it all because that shit was good as fuck. Yo, that food was amazing. Plus, this shit expensive. I'm getting everything out.
Yes.
Yo, fucking like $20 ramen, whatever the fuck. I might be exaggerating, but like it was like expensive ramen. I'm getting every drop, bro.
Yeah.
I was like, I was slurping the bowl. I picked it up at the end.
Special occasion, or if you got fucking money.
If I had money, that's exclusively where I'd eat 80% of the year. exclusively if I had money.
Yeah.
Now, I do want to like go on a date there, but it's one of those restaurants where like you don't take a girl out first date there. You gotta like love this girl. This is like sixth, seventh
Special
date,
occasion, yes.
special
Mhm,
occasion. Like
mhm.
I love you. You're lucky.
Like,
You're lucky.
maybe that's not a first date. Maybe a first date is like China 88.
Yeah, work up to it. Yeah.
Yeah.
And then like third date is like volcanic sushi. It's like
Yeah.
mid range, and then you're
Yeah.
like, I love you, baby girl.
Mhm,
Let's go to Dragonfly. And
mhm,
then she fucking goes there, and you guys have a blast.
mhm.
Shoot, I mean, I
Blast a hole in your wallet. Yeah.
yeah,
Yeah.
yeah. Um, I had a blast. I've been talking about that shit nonstop at work. I'm like, hey guys, Dragonfly was fucking amazing. They're like,
Mhm.
we got it, David. Shut the fuck up. We got it.
We heard you.
Yeah, we got you. Yep, you said it since Monday, Friday. Stop it. I'm like, whoa, man, that shit's fucking good. I just want to go back and eat that beef taki.
Mm.
Beef taki. That shit was fire. And the waitress was, you know that. This is my classy like she's bad. This is like
Yeah, the classy version.
the yeah. The first
Indeed.
one is like you got to be all loud like the dude like what? Like Ric Flair that bitch.
Woo!
Exactly. And then like the classy, you just look at the person. You're like divine. You tip the hat.
Tip your top hat. Yeah.
Yeah. I got a whole fucking hat rack. I just do it with different type of hats and shit till I get the right
Yeah.
one. I'm like classy enough. I'm like, met him. Divine as always.
Yeah. God bless your existence.
Yo, that's like you're wearing monocle type shit. You're wearing a
Mhm.
monocle. You're walking down the street
Mhm.
with like a cane that you don't need, and you look at
Mhm.
her and you're like, oh, you like start like rotating your monocle like if the shit's zooming in for you. And you're like, oh, what a divine specimen.
Jesus.
Beautiful. So
Well,
yeah.
I'm glad you had a really good time, man.
Oh yeah. I'll probably mention it like another 3 times during this episode. So I hope you're ready for it, Andy. But what was new with your week? Are you ready to answer this question now? Besides, work was okay.
I mean, there really wasn't much new stuff this week, man.
Why don't you do shit? You know we have a podcast. You know we record on Fridays. Literally, when shit happens to me through. Hopefully, some words can speak through me now. When stuff happens to me throughout the week,
You take note.
I take note and I said I'm gonna talk about this shit on the podcast,
Hmm.
and that's exactly what the fuck I do.
Well, I guess you're better than me.
Thank you, Andy. Somebody who recognizes. I'm just
This guy.
same concept as last episode, but not a
Shit.
short joke. It's
Yeah.
thank you, Andy, for somebody who recognizes that maybe I'm just fucking amazing. Nah, I do.
Voice crack a little bit. Yeah. Perfect.
Well, I mean, you have to keep it natural, man. Honestly, just like my gold chain that I'm keeping
All
all natural
natural.
right now. You know,
Mhm.
I've been flexing hard as fuck with this gold chain. I'm not gonna lie. You know, I use it because I have to know when to stop when I shave.
Yeah, I heard about that. Like, that's a thing.
Are you also making a
Apparently.
reference to the other episode? Because I thought you were lost for a second.
Yeah.
Oh
Yeah,
yeah.
I am making a reference to that.
Oh, okay.
episode,
I thought you
yes.
forgot. You don't
No.
watch our episodes. That's why.
Yeah.
I force people to watch it with me. I play it out loud in the break room so nobody can fucking run.
Yep.
No, but I got the gold chain. I felt like it was time. I mean, I said it when I was explaining the story with the dude. I was like, "Well, no, I don't have a chain, but I do want one." And I fucking got one, my guys. I fucking got one. And now my whole day just consists of staying away from people, so nobody can fucking steal it. So I don't get jumped, Andy. It's not real solid gold. I don't have that type of money.
Put it underneath your shirt.
What?
Put it under your shirt.
You know I'm Cuban, right?
Mm-hmm.
And this is a Cuban link chain.
Mm-hmm.
I have to represent.
Okay.
Just hope you know.
Well, now I know.
More you know. Just put that graphic up. The more you know. No, actually, speaking of the one dude, he actually came like yesterday with his kid to get a second shot.
Yep. And did you just
Bruh,
dive?
dog, Dog. So I saw like an emo looking Marilyn Manson coming up, which is the kid coming up to like the counter, and I'm not a front anymore. Yeah. Well, I guess it's just Marilyn,
That's
just
dark.
Marilyn Manson,
Okay.
but like with
okay.
longer hair. So like a Timothy Chalamet, but if you went the other way.
Hmm.
So I see the kid, and I don't work up front anymore because your boy balled out of there. You know what I'm saying?
Mm-hmm.
So I work.
I wear the chain.
I wear the chain. Thank you. Yeah. I was as soon as I saw him, I started fucking want this guy to see my chain just in case. No, but I do.
Hey, my guy.
Oh, you got the chain.
Yeah,
Hey,
yeah,
that's a
yeah.
low hanging chain. You shave low. No, I work in the side. Work on the side illegally. I count the pills. So, but there's like a big ass glass windows. So I see the dude. I see like a fucking emo Timothy Chalamet / Marilyn Manson walk up to the counter. I'm like, well, that's weird. And then I see the father, and I'm like, oh my god. Oh my god! Oh my god! And this is literally me, word for word. This is exactly what I do. I look at the pharmacist. I'm Rita, 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 Rita. I'm not doing it. I'm not doing it. I'm not doing it. I'm not doing it. And she's like, okay, I got it. I'll do it. I'm like, thank you. And like the dad's looking around. I'm over here like fucking dodging between the metformin and the gabapentin. I'm like, this motherfucker cannot see me. God damn.
Yeah.
Next thing you know, he gets the bling of the fucking of the chain, and then, oh, David, did you read up on Israel and Palestine? Yeah, no. So,
Damn.
and she told me she wanted to go do the shot, and she was only gone 5 minutes. Thank God. Hopefully, yeah. I don't want
Just in and out, man.
That's not in and out. In and out is 30 seconds.
Oh, really?
Oh, she was there for like 5 minutes, which is like not too long, but like enough where like they definitely asked some questions. And she came back. She's like, I feel so bad. And I'm like, why? She said, I had to send them away. I was like, why? She's like, 'cause they were asking me about my country and my like where I was born and how I was raised and do I beat my kids? And I'm like, what the fuck? And she's like, yeah, I just told them I got work to do. I gotta go. And so they left. And I'm like, holy shit. I wish I could do that. I can't do that. I don't get paid 6 figures. They'll cut me in a second. This kid's not important. Pharmacy can stay open if he's gone. The pharmacist's gone. That shit ain't staying open. Shit's closed. So I'm glad that she got out of that situation. Like I was unable to. And I hope I never fucking see that family again.
I just can't believe, the audacity, of people just in general. I'm like,
people are just
stop prying.
People are just weird, man. Like
very weird.
Like Tuesday, I got a call from we usually get like different calls from discount cards, which we can't really do anything. We have to turn them away because we can't get we can't be solicited or anything like that. So we have to turn them away. But what I do is I don't listen to anything they say. I just say, yep, okay. And I just let them ramble so then they can get whatever. I don't want to be mean and just be like, no, shut the fuck up. So I'm just like, yep, okay, yep, no, have a good day. But this guy, he was like, I hope you're enjoying the weather outside. It's beautiful. I was like, yeah, no, it's nice outside. He's like, yeah, I hope you can go outside. Unless you have a skin condition or you get poison ivy or you die. And I'm on the phone. I'm like, what? He's like, yeah, man, you go outside and you get poison ivy. It might be it for you. I looked at the phone. I'm like, is it single care? What? Is this the discount card? What the fuck are you talking about? Trying to discount my life from this earth? Goddamn. What the hell are you doing? And that's just an odd thing. People are just weird. Like, what prompted him to say that shit? What intricacies do you have in your fucking head, sir, that you say this shit to a random fucking person on the phone?
Who knows what's going on with the dude?
Hopefully it's not a rash or a poison ivy or skin conditions.
Maybe.
Because he might die if he goes outside.
Yeah?
Yeah, I just thought it was very odd. People are just weird, man.
Yeah, maybe he got a skin condition from going outside and he got poison ivy.
Yeah, my skin condition is I get pale. I don't go outside. You're there. You were born like that. I'm orange.
Stay that way.
I'm naturally orange.
What happens is
you don't
burn.
You don't turn darker. You turn red.
I turn red. Yes.
Yeah.
The red.
Eventually, you turn blue. You get so fucking high, you just turn blue.
No, that would not be good.
No, I mean,
Now, if my skin was like starting to turn blue, uh, stuff's
stuff's
dying.
done. Well, don't worry. I mean, at your age, stuff just dies. Stuff just starts dying everywhere. Um, now that he's angry at me, we're gonna go ahead and take a break, and we're gonna come back, and we're actually gonna talking about We're gonna talk about what the fuck is going on in the background. And then we're gonna talk about things that we're worried about in the future. So
That's
we'll be
right.
back, and we'll be very scary. We'll be concerned.
Another open-ended question right after this.
That's great.
Hello and welcome back to the Not Good Enough podcast. This is episode 36, second half. What's the title?
Oh shit. Oh shit. Idiocracy is a documentary.
That is correct.
Ah, yes.
Y'all don't know what I'm talking about. It's a movie that I actually want to rewatch because it came out in 2006.
Whew.
You
Back
were
in the
a
good old days.
baby.
I was in six. I wasn't a baby. I was a grown ass man. I had my own chain.
I had a full-time job.
I've been selling drugs.
But you should check it out because you'll understand what I'm talking about. That it is a documentary. Okay. But anyway, David, this is the second half. We've been doing
Open-ended questions.
open-ended questions.
Yep.
It's kind of fun. We like to challenge ourselves mentally. So this week's question is: what are your biggest worries about the future?
All right, let's dig deep into this shit. Let's delve deep into this hoe.
I'm ready.
When am I gonna leave? I'm just playing. No. What I'm worried about in the future, I guess this is in stark contrast to what we talked about last week about technology and stuff, which is basically the wave of the future. Um, the opposite side of the spectrum. What am I worried about? I'm worried about how far we're gonna take things, like AI. How far are we gonna take AI? I mean, we already use AI for a lot of shit. Algorithms. We use it for fucking for like facial recognition and all that stuff.
Yeah.
Apparently in the UK they have like a like vans or whatever that sit outside. I don't know if they still do this. I saw this on a video the other day. But apparently they have like vans that stay outside in the street or whatever, and they have like facial recognition cameras on it. And it apparently if you block your face while you're walking past it, you get fined. You get a fucking fine. Can you imagine? Just like cover your fucking face or whatever. This video was pre-COVID, but you cover your face and hey, bro, that's $100. It's €2, mate. Can't walk with your mask on.
Yeah, close enough.
Yeah, that's what I'm worried about. Cause like, how far are we gonna take that shit? Are like anything like that? How far are these algorithms gonna go? These fucking facial recognition software, it's gonna reach a point where we won't have any privacy. I like privacy because I do a lot of shit that I wish just gets fucking. You think I share a lot? Imagine the shit that I don't share. I don't want this shit getting out there. So, no, I'm worried about that shit. Cause like, I mean, technology's getting better and bigger and much more. Fucking what's that word? What am I thinking about? What am I thinking about, Andy? Uh, like setting high expectations or setting a high goal. It's getting
okay.
Yeah,
out of hand.
No, it's getting. It's setting whatever. It's getting better. After like 10 seconds of trying to figure
Getting
out
better.
It's getting technology is getting better. So
yes, it is.
well, yes. So like where's the line? Where do we draw the line? And what crosses the line?
We keep
and how big is the gray area?
We keep achieving goals, so then we set new goals.
Right. When are the goals gonna start being like, that's some shady shit, man?
I
feel like some of the
that way.
Well, yeah, to a certain extent, but I mean, are we gonna reach the point where it's literally gonna be no privacy? they'll have it under a guise of like, let's say like old people homes. Old people, they're more prone to like osteoporosis and stuff. Like, if they fall, that shit could fucking kill them
Mm.
just by falling. A simple fall can fuck them up. So like,
I mean, talking about just any type of human. Unfortunately,
yeah,
we're weak.
I'm not that fragile though. No, them motherfuckers can like slip in the shower. Oh, they broke everything. Everything.
200 some bones.
Yeah. Yeah, you're like Clayface at the end of at the fucking bottom of the tub, just like fucking
Mm,
goopy and shit.
mm,
No, but I'm saying like old people, like they're more prone to falling and stuff and getting
right.
more hurt.
Mhm.
I mean, what if technology gets to a point where it's under the guise of safety, where like when we have cameras, that are staring at you the whole time, just in case when you do fall or whatever, we
Mhm.
can get you the help that you need immediately instead of you having to find your life alert bracelet and
Mhm.
it's under a guise of some sort. And it's like, well, I mean, it'd be a nice idea to some, but to others, it'll be like, well, who the fuck is watching those cameras? Can I turn the cameras off? I mean, where is the line? And I feel like that gray area is getting much wider
So I
as
think
we
you're
go
just
on.
concerned over privacy.
That's one of the points. I'm concerned over privacy.
Mhm.
Yeah, bro, I'm a very private person,
Mhm.
which may sound fucking weird. What? You lucky you get to see this house. Goddamn.
Yeah, man. After all those invites, I just had to come over.
You act like I invited you all the time.
Well,
I don't think I invited you once.
yeah, you did.
Uh,
You were like,
I need help setting up my projector.
yeah, yeah.
No, but no, that's definitely one of the points. Safety. Another point is like,
So safety is a positive, though.
no, I feel like no, not safety, privacy, but
Privacy.
safety it could be like a disguise.
Sure.
Yeah, because I mean the government has always done shit and like just done it under the guise of public safety.
There is a new technology coming out, or it is out. It's about to come out, something like that.
Sure. What a
It's
release date you
like
just said there.
sidewalk or something like that. I don't
Sidewalk.
remember exactly. Yeah, like it's activated automatically on people's phones,
Mm,
right? But you can always go in and turn it off.
what does it do?
It's just
Yeah, let me talk.
it.
Let me mention a topic and then
Let me
that
mention. I
fucking.
was just hoping that you'd be like in the know, but
Oh.
it's supposed to be kind of like a grid. You ever heard of like tile?
Yeah, like when you can't find shit.
Right. Yeah. So we're talking about like a little.
Just point at the floor. I've heard of tile.
Yeah, I got some tile over there, man. Good job. Um, yeah. So it's like a keychain. If y'all haven't heard of it before, like it's like a microchip GPS type of NFR. Is that what it is?
NFC.
NFC.
Near
Yeah.
field communicator.
Yes. So it has a like a specific identifying number. It's bad, right? Yeah.
Yeah, what
Yeah.
the fuck are you saying?
Anyway,
Tough it
so
out.
so this is a different type of grid that's very low frequency, and so it does not take a lot of energy or anything like that. And every device can broadcast like half a mile or something like that.
Mm,
So it's also like an open source, meaning that other companies and adventures can like jump on this network
mm.
or whatever.
What does it do?
It's like a navigation type thing. It's like a oh my god, I lost my dog type thing, or like whatever. But I just can't remember the specific companies that were doing it. I don't know if it was Apple, I don't know if it was Microsoft or Amazon, one of those. I want to say it was Amazon. And they're like, "Yo, we ain't charging you nothing.
All
We're
right,
not
but
charging for this."
This question is gonna be tough, Andy.
but
Um,
it's
but what
you know
does it
we're
do? But what does it do? Like it's
it's
just
a
it's like a GPS.
it's
Like,
a
can other
low
people see other
it's a
people's location, or is it something that only you could see?
mm,
Or so
no
it's
it's
basically
almost
like the
it's
share my location on my phone.
but it it doesn't identify specific things, so it's not like people can track individuals. It's just like a random node, right? So like
Mm.
every node in it, like this phone would be a node. It would be randomized like every 5-15 minutes, whatever it is. Like it just the name identity
Uh
keeps on
huh.
changing randomly in everybody. So it's not like you can track who's where. Um it's just a different node to keep the network, um spread the network out. So you were talking about privacy, and that kind of reminded me, about that.
What's your worry though?
I mean, I'm not worried about it.
Yeah, I'm gonna mention something for about 6 minutes. And then at the end, even though our main topic is about shit that we're worried about in the future, I'm gonna say, "Oh, I don't care. No worried." Well, I mean,
That's not what I'm worried about. To answer this question, I was just bringing it up because you mentioned about privacy and technology and all
yeah,
that
I'm just
stuff.
sorry it took so long. No, it's fine. Well, what are you worried about? Do you have any privacy worries or?
I am worried about where, I guess in particular, where this country is going.
Oh my god.
You know, and I'm not talking politics.
Oh, okay. Now go ahead.
I'm talking like generations and whatnot.
Oh,
Like
downhill.
completely
It gets
downhill.
worse and worse every year.
Like my parents' generation. I guess we would almost be like in the same generation. It's just a technicality. Yeah, you're welcome.
Yeah.
Um, but it's not like I'm old enough to be your parent,
No,
but we're kind of the same,
we're like
but
the
we're
same
not.
age. You're
Um,
only as old as you feel, Andy. And I might not feel 30 something, like 70 something, but like I feel like my actual age offsets it, so I'm like 35.
was that like toilet paper roll math that you were just talking
I was
about?
offsetting.
Offsetting?
Yeah.
8 rolls is actually 12, but then
Well,
12 of these is actually 15.
yeah, and I have a bear do the commercial and everything.
Anyway, like I was saying, I'm worried about this country.
Prime example. My
Yeah.
fucking co-host.
Exhibit A. I don't know if it's this country or this world because, I know that there's other countries out there that
We can't fucking see because of COVID.
those fucking, like Russians, for example,
Oh man,
they're
watch out!
maybe it's just specific
Watch
type
out!
of entities out there, like organizations
Watch
that
out!
are very high tech.
Mm,
So I don't know if that's the whole country.
okay,
Like all of Russians are just like
watch
super
out!
knowledgeable
Watch out! Oh, okay,
about
there you go.
programming and all this
No,
stuff.
they're smart as
That's what
fuck.
I'm saying.
Yeah, well, chill out, chill out on the Russians, man. Fucking KGB sleeper.
I'm not like dissing them at all.
No,
Like
no, no.
I would
Love.
love to be able to be like a hacker or something like
Drink
that.
vodka all day. I fucking love it.
Yeah,
Wear the nice hats. They have nice ass hats.
absolutely. They don't sweat over there. It's fucking cold.
All I do is sweat. This would be amazing.
Yeah, there's no humidity.
Yeah, and then
It
we live over
sucks.
here. Jesus Christ. I got in my car today. My phone immediately started sweating.
The
Jesus.
phone.
No, but so you're scared of like the capabilities of other countries and what they might be able to do.
No,
Oh,
I was kind of like derailing there for a second, but
oh.
like I guess I have to narrow it down. Like I'm concerned about this country,
Mm,
right? Because for example, so our older generation, like
boomers.
our parents or their parents, they knew how to fix cars. Everybody knew how to fix cars. Like like the dads or the brothers, they knew how to change the oil, right? in the car.
No, yeah, for sure. Just
Um,
getting our product placement in.
shit. So they knew how to do maintenance stuff like
Mhm.
that. They knew how to do all that stuff, and I'm not saying like nobody knows how to do that stuff now.
Well, it was much less complicated back then.
Yes, so that's also that doesn't help the situation
No.
of the lack of ability that people are now having. Um, like, I mean, I could maybe figure it out if I really have to. If the world ended, there's no more mechanics, and I got to get my car up and running. Like,
A
I'll
good.
find a
Hopefully,
jack.
there's some real good ones out in the streets or whatever that you could
That's
just
right. I mean, that's
try.
plan B, but whatever. You
Yeah.
know, because I already got the key to this one. I gotta find the fucking keys to everything else. God forbid I gotta try to hotwire a car.
Oh,
because,
Jesus Christ! You try to break the window, just keep punching it. It doesn't break. You're like, fuck, this shit is reinforced.
Yeah,
What is Gorilla Glass
all of them.
5?
All of them.
No, but I mean, it was so. It was things were, I guess, less complicated. Let's say that back then, like in terms
Yes.
of cars and stuff.
Yeah, the whole phrase "they don't make it like they used to."
Yeah.
Yeah, that's what I'm talking about.
But the difference is now, I feel like the learning curve, instead of like everybody learning how to be a mechanic, the learning curve is shit, man. They got them quads coming up. The learning curve is now, or not the learning curve, but the learning target is just programming and just robot shit, like electrical shit,
Yes, everything that you're afraid
engineering.
of.
Yes. But no, but in terms of like back in the day, you'd have to fix your own car. Nowadays, you can make
Yeah.
a robot to fix the car for you, and then all you have to know is just programming, and like mechanical shit in terms of like
Mhm.
building whatever the fuck entails building a robot. We can build a robot for anything if you just program it
Right.
correctly. If you build a correct robot, so like shit is becoming like less specified but more specified.
Mhm. Yeah, so I don't know if it's just like lack of abilities or something like that. The lack of range of abilities that's happening.
No, I feel like it's just a change of focus. Things are
Hmm.
becoming more technology based. So instead of saying,
Mhm.
"Well, I gotta get Uncle Jack to get the car out and give me the spare tire, and then we'll go ahead and fix up the big puppy, and then we'll get the exhaust pipe, we'll get that up there." Instead of saying that, you go, "Hey man, so I brought my little robot here. If you could just put your car in a jack, I'll go ahead and get it fixed up for you right now." So it's just a shift to focus, you know.
I don't think those robots exist yet.
You don't fucking know, man.
Yet.
That's shit that worries me, man. You don't fucking know. It's like iRobot all over again. You don't fucking know what is gonna happen. The shit. I love technology, like I said last episode. I love this shit,
Mhm.
but at the same time, it'll get to a point where I'm already lazy enough doing shit. Now I'll have a reason and a fucking a, a countermeasure to me not doing shit. Man, I ain't washing those dishes.
So you're saying
Honey?
you're saying that it's a mix between iRobot and Wally.
Yeah, what a fucking love Wally. Ah!
Wally.
Oh, that's good.
Yeah.
I feel like eventually we'll get to a point of like Wally. I
Mhm.
mean, fucking Elon's already. We bring Elon Musk up like every episode. Elon's already trying to bring us up to Mars,
Mhm.
which is stopping us from going. Space isn't that bad. We'll just make a cruise ship in space,
Mhm.
and then we all turn into fat asses. Not trying to body shame. Just
Mhm.
yeah. Well, I
Man,
mean, what's stopping it?
let's stop.
Like 50 years, but that's about it.
Not even. I mean, Bezos is gonna be going up into space
Next
in
month. Yep.
his own shuttle.
Yeah, Blue, whatever his company's called.
Mhm.
Yeah, I mean, we're already fucking going there. So like getting to that point. So like
Right,
we'll turn into like a Wall-E fucking corporate, like a Wall-E movie shit.
and also Idiocracy. But you
Sure.
haven't seen it
I
yet.
haven't seen it yet. No.
Yet.
Yet.
You need to.
Give me
Man.
like 20 years. I'll just get my robot to watch it for me and then just read it back to me.
Yeah, you would just wait 10 years and See it in real time.
Oh yeah, I'll go outside. Huh? I guess this is a documentary.
Mm-hmm.
Get my own interview. I wasn't expecting this shit.
Mm-hmm.
No, but I mean that shit worries me on the technological side, and I guess that also contributes also to the generational side that you're worried
It
about.
really there's so many factors involved.
It's just too
Unfortunately,
many fucking factors to talk about,
it's not like one issue. It's like no, this is the problem.
and then that's connected to this, and then
It's
well
all
that those
connected.
two
Those
bring these two
two,
problems.
and then those two are connected to the original one, and
It's like you get on a tree and you're at the root, or you think you're at the root, and then you zoom out a little bit and you're like, holy shit, that's one branch, and this tree is 5,000 feet tall. What the fuck? And you're like, goddamn.
that's tall.
Yeah, that's like my arm. Because they're so big, you know what I'm saying? I had to get it in there in the actual episode once. Ah, it's the chain, bro. It's making me confident. Um, so no, that shit worries me. On the technological side, and the man that ties into your generational argument. But also what worries me is just the way this country is going. I'll just go back into the point.
Mm-hmm.
No, in terms of like, well, I guess it ties into your generation shit too. These people are getting lazier and lazier. Not in terms of like,
Talking about like lack of motivation.
no, well, not just that. No, I'm saying like, I don't think this is a generation thing, but obviously people are going to attribute this more to my generation. But like, people nowadays are just they expect all these problems to get solved for them. They're putting too much faith in the technology, where it's like,
Mhm.
we're not there yet, ma'am. I don't think we should be there because what the fuck, you know?
Because what the fuck?
Yeah, because what the fuck? You know how many people have call and they're like, yeah, I want my control film. I was like, well, it's not due till another 5 days. Well, just have the system put it in 5 days. I can't fucking do that. My system doesn't allow me to do that.
Yeah, it doesn't work.
Yeah, and they get all
You can't
bitch.
you can't pre-order your drugs, sir.
Yeah, what the fuck? Are you paying the tax on that? What the fuck? Where's my tip?
Mhm.
Jesus Christ. And it's like, I can't do that. And they're like, they get all bitchy and stuff. And I'm like, I can't fucking do it. Our system doesn't allow us to do this. It
Mhm.
does not allow us to do this.
Mhm.
I could put a miscellaneous on it, but then I have to look at it for 5 fucking days straight. There's no way for it to go in the background and do it. It'd be nice, but where the system's not there.
Yeah,
And you could
it's not
just
set up.
connect that shit to a lot of shit that's happening out right now. Where it's like,
Sure.
I don't,
Uh,
you know what? I don't want to go to the grocery store. I'm gonna order it on the Publix app or whatever, and I'm just gonna
Mhm.
have it delivered to me. And that's just one step. And then you delve deeper, and then it's like, well, I don't even have to go to work anymore. I could just go on my laptop and just zoom in. And it's like
Mhm.
we're getting like lazier, not as a generation, but as like an era. You know what I'm saying? Like I feel like a majority of
It's
people, at least around us, to where I observe it
what's
myself, it's
happening.
happening that way.
What's happening is that there is an abundance of convenience as an option,
Hmm.
and people are choosing, "Oh, this is just too convenient. I'm gonna do it this way." Right? And then they'll get stuck in that or something like that. And then they lose like foraging for food, right?
Yeah.
Like even me. I don't know how long I would survive in the wilderness. I know that the human body can last 3 weeks, without food.
Yep.
I'd last that long.
Well, as long as you have water, really, what you need is water.
3 days with water.
Yep. I mean, just look at just activities. Like you saw my courtyard out there. I had to de-weed that shit. It shit took me like 45 minutes in the fucking heat. Did I want to do it? Fuck no. Did not want to do that shit. It was hot as fuck. I had my long hair. I hadn't cut my hair yet, so like my shit was just like fucking down. And I didn't like doing it. But after I got it done, I'm like, I felt kind of good. Now imagine if I had the convenience of, well, I had the option of the convenience of paying $20 or whatever to the landscapers for them to weed it out. But then I lose on that activity where I feel like I'm actually achieving something.
Hmm.
You have so much convenience, but then where are you gonna get your happiness from?
Well, I think what happened in that specific situation is that you got your chain and you're like, I do have to weed this stuff now. I don't have that $20.
No, no, I got money, motherfucker. I think this chain wasn't cheap, but it wasn't gonna make me broke, goddamn.
Right. Yeah, but
But
paying the landscapers, yeah, that would have put you.
Yeah, that would have been it. No, but it's like the thing of like, yeah, $20 isn't that much, but I mean, fuck you and your convenience at times. I say as I
Hmm.
didn't order food before you got here,
Yeah.
but it's because I just didn't have time. It was too convenient.
See.
Yeah, but, it's like I don't know. I'm the type of person where for a lot of things, if
Hmm.
I can't do it myself,
Hmm.
it's not getting done.
Hmm.
Even with shit where I just like grocery shopping. I could definitely order. Like I haven't gone grocery shopping in 2.5 weeks, 3 weeks basically,
Yeah.
and I have to go.
Hmm.
And I could. It's really convenient for me to just pop up on the Publix app and just fucking order it.
Hmm.
But it's just
Have you done that before?
no. But I have seen my sister do it. She's done it a couple times,
Mm.
and it's like I have that convenience, but it's like not letting myself get down to that level because then I'll start relying on that. Then it'll
Yes.
no longer be like, oh, I just did it that one time because I couldn't go. It'll be like, well, I'm just doing it this time because I did it last time too.
Yeah, I'm just gonna reorder exactly what I got.
Exactly,
Just
reorder.
one button.
Yeah, it's
Ah,
that convenience,
it's done.
and I had
I
to.
just saved 40
There's a lot of
minutes.
things, not all of it, but there's a lot of things where I force myself not to take the convenient route and just do
Hmm.
this shit myself,
Hmm. Yeah.
like quitting cigarettes. I could quit it, but I mean, I just like going to the gas station at 2 in the morning by myself.
You can quit anytime.
Anytime I can quit. The pack's over there, Andy. Can we just finish the episode already? But no,
But
I have to force myself to not take the convenient route because I have to show myself that
hmm
like you don't need it. It's like that episode of SpongeBob. I don't need it. I don't need it. And then just in about like 10 years, I'll be like, I need it. You know? Do you ever like deal with stuff like that? Is there anything that you force yourself not to take the convenient way
hmm
because you don't want to, you know, desaturate yourself, wherever the fuck deep meaning that one too?
hmm Um, I don't know if
Think about it.
I don't think it's the convenient route that I find myself
Wavering to?
favoring.
Oh, wavering. Well, whatever.
Favoring.
Wavering.
Wavering.
Yeah. Come on, expand your vocab, bro.
No. No, I'm fucking done with that shit. I know enough words. Um, no, it's not that I find myself favoring the convenience. It's more of the productive or efficient
Uh-huh.
way of doing something. So it's not necessarily, oh, this would be so much easier. I don't know. It's kind of like borderline. It's not necessarily uh easier doing it this way, but it's
Works better for you.
it is more efficient doing whatever it is.
Mhm.
Um, I
But do you feel like that gives you a little bit of entitlement when the shit doesn't work the way that you want it to? Because that's one
here's
thing
an
that really
here's
worries
an
me.
idea, because I tried to do some type of programming,
Ah,
right,
of
at my
course.
job, right. So it's a simple task, right?
Mhm.
This would be a good example. It's a simple task, right? Do my programming stuff, right? Um, it's just a simple repeated task that I need to do all day long,
Mhm.
right? I mean, it's annoying, whatever, but I go out of my way to find a way to automate this
Mhm.
task. So it takes me longer to do that way, and I figure out a more efficient way, a more productive way to do the thing.
Mhm.
Then therefore all the rest of the times that needs to happen is super quick,
Right. No, I
and
mean
it's all done.
that's nice. But I mean, aren't you afraid that one day you'll get to the point where you feel entitled to that efficiency? Cause trust me, bro, I'm lazy as fuck. The reason why I do my job very, very quickly is because I just want to go back to doing absolutely nothing, which is what I
Mhm.
prefer doing. I prefer doing absolutely nothing with my life because I am a
Mhm.
piece of shit.
Mhm.
Um, but
I don't know. I don't know.
that's a problem that I feel like we're gonna run into very big, very majorly in the future. Is the sense of entitlement to something. It's like Cyberpunk. You
Mhm.
buy Cyberpunk, you're like, why does this shit work? Because you're entitled to there's the shit to work. But obviously that's
Mhm.
a little different because you're paying
Yeah.
$60 for it. So you would
Um.
expect a finished product, but you know,
Yeah. I guess I don't feel entitled, like, because I know how it was.
mhm,
I knew. Um. I think it's because I grew up with technology
mhm. Instead of growing up,
instead of being born with a tablet
yeah.
in my
Ah,
hands.
shit. Yeah, that's a big problem
Like,
too.
I was born and then later had like a stick in my hand because I was playing outside
You had a
in the
stick.
dirt.
You had a stick, and then you had the Nokia phone, and then you had the Razor, and then you had the
And I'm not even
DS,
talking
and now
about
you
a
have the Apple
phone.
Pencil.
I'm not even
No,
talking
I'm
about
talking
the.
about you growing up. You grew up with a stick, and then it went up to an Apple Pencil.
Forgot about lawn darts.
Oh, I see. I was born semi with technology.
Hmm. Like, um, like when I was a kid,
Mm,
I wasn't playing games online.
no.
It was all offline. Like,
Ooh.
there was dial up, but it wasn't an online game.
I remember dial up.
And
Trust me.
then there was online games, America Online. But then that was, um, dial up, flash games or whatever.
I remember
You know,
dial up.
take fucking forever to do whatever.
Trust me. I remember dial up.
Hmm. Um, so I think I've had it better than these kids now because I think they are becoming entitled. Because I
Yep.
played outside when I was a kid.
Yep.
I played outside all the way through middle school, and I was even in outside in fucking high school.
Because you only have one option. That was the temptation. Like, yeah, online games
Mm-hmm.
were already there when you were growing up, but it was like
Mm-hmm.
really shitty ones, like you were saying, dial
Mm-hmm.
up fucking flash games and
Mm-hmm.
stuff. But it's like now they got Call of Duty,
Mm-hmm.
Battlefield, Rocket League, FIFA,
Well,
Madden, 2K.
also consider this, like,
The option of going outside isn't tempting anymore.
well, consider this. I mean, I had my first Xbox in middle school,
Mhm.
right? And yet I was still outside in high school. Maybe because I was outside when I was in elementary school.
I mean, possibly. I mean, it depends on the person. That's the thing. It
Hmm.
depends on, are you the type of person that just likes being outside, or are you just more susceptible to.
It's fucking hot right now.
Well, I wouldn't. I'm not going outside ever anymore. No, for sure. No, I'm not. Not.
Ever.
That's it. This is over.
Only when the sun goes down.
Yeah. No, I'm not moving from here. But no. Well,
I live here now.
the option isn't tempting because
Hmm.
not only just that, these kids have a tablet, but every kid has a tablet. Who the fuck is outside when you go outside anymore? Just grown ass
Hmm.
adults. Fucking. Oh my god! It's finally raining.
Hmm.
We haven't got rain in 2 weeks. Thank God. Or
Hmm.
here with the gram. Yup. It's like it's why even go outside at that point?
Here with the gram. Get the H2O.
Yo,
Dropping. Yo.
look at this shit drip.
Yo, it's dripping out.
But this shit isn't tempting anymore. So now they
Mhm.
they feel like you take that away, they feel like they're entitled to it.
Yeah.
They're entitled to the
So
the
that
technology.
is what I'm concerned.
That's my worry too.
It's one of my worries about what's happening to this society.
To this goddamn country, whole
Yes.
world, goddamn. But
Technology
life
is
better
good
be better
for
on
us,
Mars.
but you know what? It's the people that are getting the technology, it's spoiling them.
Bro, hopefully we only have Wi-Fi on Mars from like 3 to 9. And then all the other time you gotta be outside. That's a good idea though.
Well, what about the hologram?
All right, guys, and that'll be the end of this episode. 36. Thank you for watching. We appreciate all of you. This is my great co-host. Holy shit, what is your name? Anderson. This is my great host, Anderson. All right, and you guys take it easy. We'll catch you on the flip. We'll catch you on the money episode that comes out soon. Thank you for watching. And have a wonderful night.
Yes. See ya.
Now can I turn it on?
Yeah, you can turn it on now.
Ah!